morning, welcome to another vlog. Welcome to the beginning of the week. Today is Monday. I dropped off everybody to school already. I didn't vlog that because I was kind of in a rush today, but it was very productive. I was filling out some paperwork, the packets they sent for the beginning of the school year for the two little ones and stuff like that. I guess the last week, which was the first week of school, it was only 3 days, and the very first day was a minimum day because school started on a Wednesday. I didn't have time, so I filled them out during the weekend. What I'm gonna do today, I'm gonna go over IEPs and stuff like that. The footage you guys are about to see next is, this was old footage from Alicia's IEP, annual IEP. The last day of school, I believe. I'm not sure how it went. I even forgot already. But it was the day of Aliyah's graduation, a few days after the school ended, or it was gonna end, I don't know, but it was on Aliyah's graduation. I remembered that I agreed to it, not thinking, or I didn't remember it was Aliyah's graduation, but it worked out because the graduation was early in the morning and Alicia's IEP was in the afternoon, so it worked out perfect. I'll let you guys see that footage just so it won't go to waste. Alizé is home with me. She will be in college soon, and we just had a little, mix up there, and she couldn't go to the first semester, but it's getting fixed. That's why you guys see her here. I'll show you guys that footage and then talk about how it went and actually signing it off, because you guys will not believe I have not signed it off just because I haven't had time to go over it like in details and stuff like that. I need to review it before I sign anything, so I'll go ahead and review it with you guys on here. First, I'm gonna go ahead and make myself a tea. I already had my coffee, and I'll show you guys how I prepare my teas. I heat up my water there. Very, very convenient. By the way, it's already heated up. I just didn't vlog. I already put 2 tea bags in here, and yes, this is one of my girls' graduation cups, the Reach for the Stars 2021. I got each of them a cup because they both graduated. And then I cut up some fresh ginger here. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the tea there, and then I'm gonna go cut up a lemon here. I'm gonna go ahead and put some lemon. And if you guys wonder what kind of tea, is the té de bailarina, because if I don't drink stuff like this, I will not go to the restroom, TMI. But yes, I drink Marilax during the day. I ran out and I didn't take my tea last night, so I could already feel it. I'm super bloated right now. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna drink my tea. Hopefully no me ando cagando when I'm picking up the girls from school. I know. Yeah, but that's my tea, guys. I'm gonna have tea time with you guys. Alicia and I are going over some sight words because we have an IEP later on. And I'm going over the sight words. This is what we're working with right here. I told her to color the ones that she knows and to leave the other ones blank, the ones that she struggling with. And we went over all her ABC, and that she has improved in that area right there, because she would sing her ABC, but she didn't recognize the letters. But it seems like she recognized them, but I was just looking right now. It kind of has a little picture, so that was very helpful. We're going over it right now, guys, and I'm doing my homework here right before the IEP. I'm writing down the words that she's struggling with, and then over here, words that she can't pronounce. I'm kind of like gonna write them here and go from there. And we are working together, right, sweetie?
Yes.
That's what I'm doing currently. And today is Aliyah's graduation. I didn't even realize that, I don't even know what I'm saying. I didn't realize I had agreed to the IEP, and not knowing it was the day of Aliyah's graduation, but I didn't have to cancel because Aliyah's graduation was early in the morning at 8 a.m. and Alicia's IEP is at 3 p.m. and she did go to school today. Ashlyn also went to school. They get out in 2 days, but they will attend summer school. That's what we're currently doing. I'll let you guys know how the IEP went. Okay, so this is kind of what I do when the girls are at school. I'm doing miscellaneous stuff because, as you guys may know, the tile was just done recently. So we're just trying to, you know, clean up the house to make it look nice. The kitchen's completely done. We're just like putting stuff away and stuff like that type of deal. The girls, before they started school, they looked over their clothes and shoes, but I usually like to like supervise what they try to donate, because sometimes things still fit or they're still like good for them to wear and they just like toss them. That's Aliyah right there. So I'm supervising her work and I find shoes that still fit Alicia and she was trying to donate them. Anyways, there's a big bag in here, so I'm taking out shoes. Alizé, she's over these nice Nikes. I'm donating these. These Timberlands, they're kind of dirty. I'm not gonna clean them to donate them. Whoever gets them, they could clean them. These are some nice, still in good condition Timberlands right here. These are rain boots right here. They're size 13. Alicia's already a size 1. Ashlyn a size 2. So they're in good condition, as you guys could see. They don't fit anymore. And then we got some Vans here. I guess the girls washed them so many times. They have like a little yellow spot here, but I just don't like to throw away stuff. I rather just donate them. If they don't work for anybody, they could toss them, but at least I don't have that guilt. So those are some Vans, and then these are some other Vans. They're still good. They're not even ripped. They're just faded. A lot of people like to like paint them, so they could do that with these. And then these are some ballerina shoes that don't fit the girls anymore. These are like new, almost new. Aliyah wear them a few times when they were in and she's over them. That's how Aliyah is, if you guys didn't know. And then these are still good. Some red Vans here, but they don't fit the girls. They just need to put shoelaces on there. These are Aliyah's first ever tacones. She's donating these. And then I want you guys to see these Adidas still fit Alicia, and Aliyah tossed them in that bag. So we're gonna have a talk about that. And she also put these in the bag. Yes, they're dirty, I get it, but we could just wash them. We could just wash them. They're size 2, they fit Alicia now. So I'm gonna save these for Alicia. I'm just gonna go ahead and wash them and show you guys how they turn out. Aliyah, just because they're dirty, she's trying to throw them in there. They're all good shoes, guys. Some small sandals, you know.
Those do not fit her
sequins.
anymore.
Obviously, they don't fit Alicia. She keeps wearing them. So we're donating them. Some booties here. These were mine and then Alizé's, but she doesn't like them anymore. And Aliyah has a wide foot, so they don't fit Aliyah. And over here, we got Alizé's first ever tacones. We got Aliyah's first ever tacones over here. So they're gonna donate them. They were just like trying to keep them for memories or whatever. But these are Aliyah's first ever tacones, and these are Alizé's first ever tacones. So Alizé actually wore these for her 8th grade graduation, and she just graduated from high school, so they're like 4 years old. And Aliyah wear these, her first ever tacones, for my goddaughter's Sweet 16, but she only wore them that day and that's it. That was it. She didn't even wear tacones for Alizé's Sweet 16. She went with white Vans. We went with white Vans for everybody. And then we got a pair of boots here. They're brand new. I bought them for Alizé one of the years. They're like 5 years old and she never wear them. So we're donating that. And I'm gonna go over this clothes right here. We got a couple of bags, and then I know we have a couple of boxes in the porch. So I'm gonna have Alizé help me out and put them in the truck, and then show you guys all we're taking to Goodwill. So Alizé's taking the bags. She already took one of the boxes. We have some new backpacks. They're still with the tag. So she's gonna go ahead and put them in the truck.
Okay, you guys, so I'm taking the last items, which is the backpacks. Show you guys. So this is the back of the truck. Obviously we're not gonna donate Ashley's cart, we just have it in back. That's it.
All right, so I finally sat down. I was getting some stuff ready for the, to go donate. The girls went through their stuff and all of that. Alizé already put the stuff in the truck so we can go really quick and take them to Goodwill. I'll also blog there. So I finally sat down. I'm almost done with my tea here. I did go over the IEP. It looks like everything stayed the same, but I'm not sure if you guys know or if I even mentioned it before in other previous videos. But I'm talking about for Alicia's IEP. Obviously, Ashlyn also has an IEP, but that one's taken care of differently. I can explain that in Ashlyn's channel, Autism Life with Ashley. But as far as Alicia, we do have an IEP as well. What you guys didn't know is when she was eligible for an IEP for the school services, if you guys don't know, the IEP stands for Individual Education Program or Plan. It's a plan where, they determine if your child needs to go to an SDC class. SDC means special education class or just gen ed, like general ed. So Alicia was in a SDC class for a couple of years. SDC means, again, special day class, and she would go all day in a special day class. I believe they would get out a little earlier, but it's been a couple of years now, so I don't remember. But when they did the triennial, a triennial means they do the whole evaluations all over again. And that's when they determine the eligibility to see if they still qualify under that eligibility or it can change. In this case, Alicia's eligibility changed. She had a primary eligibility of autism and a secondary of speech delay and speech impairment type of deal, but obviously she is verbal. Ashlyn's case is different, like I mentioned. But when we had that triennial, they determined that Alicia had no signs of autism at the school setting at that time. It's been a couple of years now. So they removed the eligibility because remember, it is not a diagnosis. It's an eligibility for the school setting only, for education only. So they removed the eligibility of autism and secondary of speech. So they just have her down as, I believe, specific learning disability because she was still having trouble with her letters and stuff like that after being there for like a couple of years in the early start program, because they evaluated her early just in case, because I already knew all the signs from Ashlyn and she did talk a little later than normal. So I took her to get evaluated. She did qualify for services, which was an IEP. So like I mentioned, she had the eligibility, primary autism, secondary of speech impairment. But when we had the triennial a couple years ago, I believe, I don't even know dates, but anyway, they removed the autism out of her eligibility and also the speech, I believe, but she was still having trouble with her ABCs, counting at the time. So they only left an eligibility for still an IEP under the category of specific learning disability. So that's what she has now. And also we removed her from a special day class all day. So she now goes to gen ed, which is general education, and she has extra time for special ed. It's only very minimum, so they can help her in the areas where she's lacking of, like, her letters or sounds or whatever the case is. I'll go into details in another video, but I just wanted to update you guys and actually share this experience. And I'm, very bad on signing right away because I like to look at the stuff, so I take forever, but not because I want. I'm always super duper busy. I have 4 kids, so it's really, really hard for me to go over it right away. And also my husband and I go over it, and he also has input where like, hey, and my other kids as well. But anyways, so I finally had the chance to go over it after like we had the IEP. I'm not pretending. The date on here is 6/7. That was the day of Aliyah's graduation. They were just going to get out of school. It was June 7th, and then we had it at 3. That's how we were able to make it because Aliyah's graduation was early in the morning. But anyways, enough talking. What I'm looking at here is the IEP notice that I never signed. I just let them know via text that I was going to be able to attend. It was virtually. So they are needing my signature there. The teacher did send a note here where it says, full IEP was, I'm not going to expose anyone's number, but it says full IEP was sent to email, cannot be finalized with your consent, and it's to be signed, call or text, and then it has a teacher's name or whatever. So yeah, guys, it can't be finalized. I mean, she still has an IEP, but with that being said, like if you don't sign, they have to go with the old goals, with the old plan. So by me signing, they're going to go ahead and proceed, and they're going to implement the new goals if there was any. So I'm going to go ahead and sign today. This is the notice of IEP, which already passed. Summer went by, but I was busy with the construction and all of that. I didn't have no time, but they are now back to school, and I'm barely going to sign. Good thing I was able to sit down and go over things. So I'm going to sign the consent, and this is the participation meeting here. So I'm going to go ahead and sign that. That way they're able to proceed with Alicia's IEP. She's doing really, really good. She did regress a little bit, and different areas. She is a 2nd grader, but last year they had the school via virtually in the computer, and it was very, very hard for her. It was a little bit easier for my 2 oldest, but as for my 2 little ones, it was very, very hard. I wasn't able to get Ashlyn on the computer at all. We had to do our sessions off the computer in our own time. With Alicia was a little bit different just because she's aware. Ashlyn is not aware. So since she's aware, she would be able to get on the computer and attend her class virtually. But it was hard for me to be next to her because I had to be with Ashlyn, because the 2 oldest couldn't help me out because they were doing their own class online. So it was all on me, and then Willie was at work. So, she did get a little behind. I wasn't able to help her when class was going on. Obviously, after class, we would go over things in our own time. On our own time, also sisters would help her out. We were going over some stuff like you guys saw earlier on this video, like over what letters she knows, what words she knows, because singing the ABC is one thing and knowing the letters is another thing. So she bypassed that. She already knows her ABCs. She's actually doing really good right now. She's on her 2nd week of school. So I'm going to go ahead and sign off the IEP so they can implement her goals and go from there. I hope you guys really, really like this video. Next, I'm going to go to Goodwill, donate those stuff. I'll bring you guys along with me and then close out the video for today. I don't want to make it too long. But thank you so much for watching, and if you guys want more videos like this or informative videos, let me know in the comments below. All right, guys, so we are now leaving the house. You guys saw Alizé put the stuff in the trunk. We're gonna go donate through the drive-thru. I struggle getting up here. They said last time they made Alizé sort out the items we took.
We always end up like almost missing it because it's like super close to the light.
The van's coming super fast.
Yeah.
Wow.
Alright guys, so we are just leaving. We're right
Goodwill.
here. We're just leaving Goodwill. I did take out everything. Let's see, as you guys can see, hopefully. You can see. So now we are on our way back home. I'm out of breath. I had to like just put all the bags in there and everything. We're on our way home, and vlog when we get home.
All right, guys, so we are now back home. We're gonna do other stuff here around the house. That might be for another vlog or other vlogs that I need to finish up. I hope you guys really liked and enjoyed this video, and it was a little informative in regards to the IEPs. Also, that's kind of like how my mornings are. Like, I'm trying to get back to like normal with, you know, with a routine and stuff like that. I took advantage of the girls going back to school to be able to go through like the actual IEP and concentrate, because I cannot concentrate when there's noise, and obviously kids are kids, they're gonna be loud or whatever the case is. So those are what my mornings look like. I go through paperwork. We do have a business and, you know, other things, IEPs and stuff like that. So I like to go through paperwork when I'm like not alone, but when there's no noise. So if you guys get what I'm saying, I took advantage. I already had some donations ready. So I'm like, they're just sitting there looking ugly in my living room or in the hallway. And, you know, more cochinero just on the floor, whatever the case is. So I'm trying to organize, like I mentioned before, or in other videos. We're done with the construction for right now. It's just cleaning, organizing, and stuff like that. You guys will probably see more videos of that, since that's what we're doing at this time. And like I said, you know, I'm taking advantage. The girls they're at school. Alizé's helping me out while she goes to college. So yeah, I finalized the IEP. I'm going to send it off in her backpack tomorrow. I did send the emergency cards and all of that in their backpack today. I did that over this weekend. And I took advantage to go donate. I didn't get ready just for this video. My hair was already done. I hope you guys really liked and enjoyed this video. If you're not yet subscribed, make sure to do so. Give this video a big thumbs up. Hit your bell notification to get notified every time we upload a brand new video. You guys know the drill. All the girls' channels, social medias are always linked in the description below. Follow and subscribe, and we will be back with more videos. Thank you so much for watching and supporting our channel.